In recent years, small pockets of wild growth we call Lightbloom have blossomed throughout Eversong. A curiosity for our local botanists, for the most part. However, the Magistrix in Fairbreeze is asking for help with a local Lightbloom. I've no idea what that might entail, but I also lack any forces to send at the moment. I therefore ask you to go attend to the issue. Magister Rameth can provide you with an arcane projector to keep in touch.
You're Orwenna, aren't you? My mother Ilaria told me about you.
You have come far, stranger.
I hear the song of the world, and I answer. Since last we met, I have traveled far, listening to the voice of my goddess. There is much to be learned from the surface lands. I have yet to determine why she led me here. Yet, it is good to see you once more, hero.
Let nature take its course.
Welcome to Fairbreeze Village. The Lightbloom appeared some time after the Sunwell was reignited. Simple patches of unusual growth here and there. Nothing to be concerned with. As the light imbued us through the Sunwell, it also seemed to imbue the flora as well. Fascinating. Really. We've always been able to shake the forests around us, but the Lightbloom seems more stubborn. It is wilder, less malleable. Almost as if it has a mind of its own. Of course, that is silly to think about. They're just plants after all. Plants don't think.
Back to work. Sinu Amano.
Welcome to Fair. The wildlife has gone crazy.
Speak up. What brings you here?
These horrible beasts are ruining the tranquility of my town. The worst of the lot is a lynx we've started to call Sharpmaw. She has eaten pets and threatened small children. It is only a matter of time before she tastes elven flesh and craves more. Stop her before she starts attacking my people in earnest.
May the eternal sun guide you.
Welcome to Fairbreeze Village. Fairbreeze is being overrun. Unsightly animals have come in from the wilds. They're attacking our sweet pets, overturning our belongings, and causing havoc. I am at my wit's end. Handle it for us, won't you? This elf, troll person hasn't lifted a finger.
Speak to me.
I hear the song of the world, and the wildlife here seems to have been upset by something. Perhaps this is why the world's song bade me here, to discover why and correct it. Study the displaced wildlife. Bring me your findings. If there is anything unusual, I wish to know of it. I will speak with the Magistrix. Perhaps together we can uncover this mystery.
Magistrix, when did you first begin seeing these disturbances with this Lightbloom?
Perhaps when the Sunwell blew sky high into that swirling vortex? Sorry, I'm a bit overwhelmed.
Light soothe those wounds, little friend.
My poor kitten was savaged. Thank you.
my kitty, Mr. Paladin! Oh, come down, kitty!
Ugh. It looks and smells like the local pets were marking their territory. They're obviously distressed. The Lightbloom first appeared when the Sunwell was restored many years ago, but it never grew near civilization like this.
We endure.
The Sunwell's radiance may shine, but its light has not purged the filth that festers within this city. Smugglers scuttle through the streets like vermin, preying upon the desperate and enriching the spineless. Yet there are whispers of something fouler still, trade in wares so vile that even the venture company would recoil. I require someone to spy on each shipping company and find out which cloaks a smuggling ring. Will you stand with me, or will you turn away as the rot spreads?
Anubala de L'Orealan.
Light soothe those wounds, light soothe those wounds, little friend.
You like goods, don't you? Then find them.
This bush was trampled. The poor wildlife here must be terrified.
You know, I've always held a deep affection for my grandfather. My parents were often occupied when I was young. Duties, expectations, the endless demands. I don't fault them for it, but it meant my sister and I were raised mostly under his care. He was the first to guide my hand in the arcane, and I can still hear him insisting I would one day surpass his own talent. Speaking of him, it keeps a part of him with me, as though the light of his memory still lingers.
Sun, chase your shadows.
I need to talk. I need to target someone. I don't have a target.
What needs bring you here?
happened here?
Hawkstriders running amok. Thank you. Those Hawkstriders are a terror.
They shouldn't be a problem much longer.
I need a target. I don't have a target. Something first. I'm out of I need a target.
Lightbloom is nowhere near the village. How did the growth get all the way out here? This nest, it's being choked by the Lightbloom growth. Let's fix this. Creature must have come from the Lightbloom. We should let the Magistrix know.
This Lightbloom you describe is clearly out of control. We must find what has disturbed it so.
The roots brought us both here.
I hear the song of the world. This Lightbloom dot, it seems to be the cause of every trouble here.
Wild guide you well.
I hear the song of the world. Since last we met, I have traveled far, listening to the voice of my goddess. There is much to be learned from the surface lands. I have yet to determine why she led me here. Yet, it is good to see you once more, hero.
I shall watch for you. Your path leads
I hear
you
the
deep,
song of the world,
stranger.
and I answer.
Perhaps we'll meet again.
Welcome to Fairbreeze Village. A what plant monster? Well, good riddance to both it and Sharpmaw. You have our gratitude.
May the eternal sun guide you.
Welcome to Fairbreeze Village. Thank you so much. Everything has been so completely out of control.
Surel Aran.
With perseverance, strength.
So, what did our fine dock workers have to say?
Glory to the Sindori.
A note on special cargo. How delightfully subtle. About as discreet as a goblin's pyrotechnics, it seems the Tideborn are entangled in this mess, and we have little choice but to wade in after them. If that means diving into the depths, so be it.
Anu Belore Dalana. Baladash Malanore.
Tideborn freight, is it? A name far too polished, like an ornate blade designed to distract from the blood it has shed. Smuggling through the port. But I suspect this venture involves something far more perilous than we think. We must act with haste before they set sail and vanish into the mists. Keep your weapons honed and your senses sharper. Make them understand that crossing me was a grave miscalculation. This note all but drips with guilt, but mere words alone will not bring down tideborne freight. I require undeniable proof, evidence so damning that not even their well-bribed magistrates can turn a blind eye. That is where you come in. Take this arcane recorder and make your way to the docks. Document their shipments, their crew. Anything that reeks of smuggling. A single image can speak volumes, and I intend to make every word count.
We shall not falter.
I hear the song of the world. The wildlife seems to have been displaced from the south.
Those wounds,
it is there we will surely find answers. Come, I will use my magic to illuminate the path, and we will follow the trail.
You hail from above.
I hear the song of the world, and I answer.
Do not fear
Follow
the
the
dark.
trail. It should lead to the answers we seek.
Mother said you're familiar with the wilds. What do you make of all this?
The creatures, they remind me of home. Yet they live on the surface. It should not be this way.
So, your path leads
I
you
hear
here.
the song of the world, and I answer.
Baladash, Melanore, we endure.
But of course, they would prefer to keep prying eyes at bay. They are guarding something. Now we must uncover precisely what it is.
With perseverance, strength.
There it is, caught in the act. disposing of cargo into the ocean. Clearly they are erasing evidence, which can only mean one thing. We are closing in on something significant.
Sinu Amanori.
Discarding crates into the ocean. How utterly desperate. Whatever they seek to conceal must be damning. Sufficient enough to unravel their entire operation, should we recover it. Take a deep breath and retrieve it before the current sweeps it away. Every thread we pull unravels their scheme further. Soon there will be nothing left but the ruin of their own making.
Sun, chase your shadows.
It's not heavy.
What needs bring you here?
So what did our friends at Tideborne Freight so desperately want to hide? Their scuttling cannot conceal their true intentions forever.
Glory to the Sindorai.
Unstable Arcana and Naga. This is hardly just smuggling, Dot. It is a disaster waiting to unfold. The Tideborne are dabbling in matters better left untouched. It seems it is now our responsibility to see it resolved before it becomes an issue.
Anu Belore Dalana.
If the Naga manage to siphon the remaining arcane energy from those unstable arcana, they will gain the very power they seek, destroy, incinerate, shatter them. Do whatever is necessary. Ensure not a single shard remains for the Naga or Tideborne to exploit. I do not wish to see even the faintest trace of arcane energy linger.
Sunwell's glory shine on you.
Tideborne's decision to discard crates into the ocean was no mere error. It was a calculated delivery. Pursue them and ensure the Naga are reminded of the grave consequences they face when they dare to cross us.
May the eternal sun guide you.
You like goods, don't you? Then find them.
You did what was required. If the cargo is gone, that is a victory. But our work is far from over. The Tideborne must still answer for their actions.
Glory to the Sindorai.
Well done. The Naga may have been handled, but our work is far from complete. Tideborne Freight continues to pull the strings, and it is time we sever their control.
What needs bring you here?
The Naga acted out of desperation. Tideborne's crew, however, is driven by arrogance. They sit smugly aboard their ship, convinced of their invulnerability and counting their ill-gotten wealth. It is time we put an end to that. Captain Bloodwake shall be made to answer for every crate, every transaction. Are you prepared to extract the truth?
Anu Bala Belore Alan.
Good work. I am sure there will be more figures like him in the future. But at least for today, this port is safe thanks to you. I hope I can count on you again in the future, partner.
Sunwell's glory shine on you.
You'll encroach no further!
We endure.
Monsters! They're coming from the Lightbloom.
Aldiel Shalah.
These creatures seem light-blasted, but they're so vicious.
They claimed this as their territory. We are now encroaching.
Trouble ahead. On your guard. Let's do some good.
This Lightbloom is not what I expected.
Better to seek forgiveness than permission.
These stones are usually used as protection for our forests, but the sudden surge of Lightbloom, all those creatures, there was no holding any of it back.
Sun, chase your shadows.
These creatures all come from here, this Lightbloom. This is where the Song of the World was leading me.
The world watch over you.
I have been called here for a reason. The creatures of this Lightbloom see us as the intruders. They threaten the surrounding wildlife and inhabitants who are naturally here. We should reduce their numbers and end this threat.
Do not fear the dark.
I have been called here for a reason. This place is unlike anything I have seen before. The plant growth is unique, adventurer. Let us examine the Lightbloom more closely. Perhaps we can uncover the secrets of this place together.
We must discover what caused these creatures to flourish so suddenly.
Let's split up. We can cover more ground. I'll meet up with the two of you later.
The growth of these plants has been forced. By what? I do not know.
This will bring some peace to the region for now, at least.
Wild guide you will.
The Lightbloom kills, then grows anew. A vicious cycle that cannot be allowed to continue. It seems even your runestones cannot stop the Lightbloom surge, if there are none left to defend them.
I hear the song of the...
What is that it holds?
Quickly, there's a runestone nearby. Let's get to safety and take a look. Arwena, what was that thing?
You hail from above.
This makes no sense.
You have come far, stranger.
The Rutani are not like this. Not where I am from. At least there is something affecting them. This behavior is not normal.
The world watch over you.
I will channel on this strange seed we have collected and see if I can discover what has happened here. This may upset the Rutani. Make sure I am not interrupted. This is why I was called here. I know now, but I must discover what needs to be done.
Let nature take its course.
I have been called here for a reason. The Rutani are as they appear, humanoid, but made entirely of plant life. They are native to my home. As far as I know, they have never visited the surface until now. And these Rutatani seem different than the ones I know. Changed, altered. It worries me.
Perhaps we'll meet again. You have found me.
The Rutani,
I have been called.
They are being driven to grow. This light you speak of may be the cause.
I thought the Lightbloom could aid the Vanguard. But were they the ones to cause this?
This is wrong. All wrong.
Need to target something.
We need to report back to Silvermoon. They need to know about this.
So, your path leads
I have been called here for the Rutiani are trying to spread the growth of the Lightbloom as far and wide as possible. But why?
I shall watch for you.
What do we need to do?
This growth, Lord the Mar needs to know about this. I worry what will happen should it get out of control, and the light's influence my father should know too.
We should help.
This Lightbloom is not what I expected.
Fairbreeze is fine for now, but this Lightbloom is teeming with creatures driven by the light. They're killing people. I've never seen the light act like this.
The light only threatens that which warrants reckoning.
That's not what's happening here.
If Fairbreeze is safe, the Void Storm still looms. Despite Rummoth's vocal opposition, I have decided to reach out to Magister Umbric and tap his expertise with the Void. Seek him out in Tranquillien. Reach out when you have more to share.
Ready to fight the fight?
Nothing further to be done here, then. Let's go see Umbric.
I've bested every evil I've faced.
Magister Umbric. He is second only to Mother in mastering the Void. I'm sure he'll be able to help, if he can forgive the others for not listening to him in the first place. There seems to be much of that going around. Never mind. The last I heard, the Void Elves have temporarily settled in what remains of Windrunner Village. I suppose Tranquillien was more open to believing Umbric's intentions. Let's find out.
We should help.
We have solved nothing. These Rutani have been changed. I must return to Harendar and investigate.
I'll go on ahead. Catch up when you can.
Your path leads you deep, stranger.
I have been called here for a reason.
There is tension between Arator and his elders. I understand this well. I may not be welcome where I hail from. To leave, to work with outsiders. The idea did not sit well with my elders. But we cannot hope to save our world by hiding from it. My goddess called, and I had to answer. Arator, I did not expect to find such similarities with those of the surface world. Perhaps, of all things, truth is the hardest to see. I know nothing of what threatens from the sky, but I know much of what threatens from below. I will continue to explore this. When you are ready to examine the root of the issue, return to me.
With perseverance, strength.
Name's Saman. You are back. Hope you found a critter you fancy. There are plenty more where that came from. Reckon you'll wrangle them all. I leave that up to you.
Anu bala baloi halan.
Anu balore delana.
A little lesson. Trying to fool me twice is a grave error. My dim-witted pupil has yet to return from their rendezvous with their acquaintance. Normally, I would not bat an eye, but he has a journal of mine. I want that journal back. Would you be a dear and remind him?
The reckoning is at hand.
Apprentices who can keep them tied down. Tammin was a particularly talented arcanist, but his head was always in the clouds. Or in the woods. Really, instead of studying, he buried his nose in storybooks. The legends of Eversong, the rangers of old, heroes of the Cinderae. He couldn't get enough. The dreaming fool, and now, no, he is not dead. Did I imply that? He has just run off to join the Farstriders. Won't you see if he has come to his senses?
Anu Belore Delana.
Anu Belore Delana.
Magister Malador appears to be lost in thought.
We shall not falter.
Sinu Amanore.
Captain Dawnrunner
Paladin.
really took a chance on me,
Malanore.
It was good of you to check on me, but I am committed to the Farstriders.
We shall not. We endure a new...
No greater freedom than to soar through the skies, adventurer. What can I do for you today?
Sunwell's glory shine on you.
Val is my ridiculous brother, and I'll have something better to say later.
Glory to the Sindorai.
There is a deliciously delectable dish that I am dying to share with my guests. We start with just the right fish, then chop it up, drop it in a blend of citrus and our special savory seasonings, and let it bask in the glorious flavors. In the shake of a tail feather, it becomes a magical delight for the senses. We are the talk of the town, you know. Could you please procure for us the perfect fish?
We shall not falter. Baladash, Malanore.
Marvelous. Let's see what you've brought.
May the eternal sun guide you. Anu Belore Delana.
Ah, another. Let us see.
Sunwell's glory shine on you. Glory to the Sindorai.
Surely this will be the one.
Anu Bala Balorialan. What needs bring you here?
I have a great feeling about this one.
Baladash, Malinore.
Excellent work. Hero, you have procured a perfectly pleasingly, plumply proportioned pescatarian prize. Joyous day.
Shorel Aran.
We shall not falter.
Nearby creatures are suffering an infection of light and are being drawn to the sunbath. Our guests find it disturbing. That is a problem when one is trying to enjoy a tranquil escape from the world. I confess, having one run into your leg while you are swimming can be unnerving. Please dissuade the invading sungrubs from joining us, and take to the sky to chase off those persistent butterflies.
We endure.
With perseverance, strength.
Our gregarious guests have partaken so much from our stores that we are running dangerously low of our special Solarian Centalia. The rich taste of Belanese with its intoxicating scent contrasts perfectly with the sharp tartness of the local berries. Carefully prepared, then soaked in our special blend of spirits. Then served, it is to die for. Just between us, if the berries are not handled just right, the infusion can be quite deadly. Otherwise, delicious, invigorating, purifying, glorious.
We shall not falter.
That wasn't so bad, was it? Val does get a bit dramatic, but you performed wonderfully.
Baladash Malinore.
Sinu Amanore.
Are you gathering carefully?
We endure.
Magic perfection. You could not be more skilled if I had wished you into existence. That is an interesting thought. Could I have?
Sunwell's glory shine on you.
Sun chase your shadows.
It seems some of our more adventurous guests have not returned from their hike. Val said he saw a Rotani skulking about earlier. But I was certain he was just trying to add some drama to our day. The Lightbloom infiltrated the sanctum to the north and has been spilling residual issues our way. Our guests are here to escape the troubles of the world. This all could become a bit too real for them. If you'll take care of that situation, I'll make sure Val keeps the guests distracted.
With perseverance, strength. eternal sun guide you.
Tormenting our guests was a step too far. She encroached on the sunbath and has paid the price for her actions. Thank you, new friend of the Solar family.
What needs bring you here?
Baladash Malinore.
What is it? I've much keeping me busy these days.
With perseverance, strength. I'm listening.
Everyone in town is worried about that thing in the sky.
I await your return.
Hold, champion! There's a body here. What's that clutched in her hand? A notebook? So many pages missing. Strange. Let's get to Umbric. He'll want to know.
One of my own. Dead. How could this happen?
Come with an open mind.
Governor Antonorian reached out to me and offered me this space for my research into the Void Storm. It seems at least some will see reason. This crisis threatens us all. Cassia was a student of mine, but she disappeared shortly after we arrived in Eversong. I'd assumed she was upset that we were still being isolated. Shunned, in fashion. That she'd gone back to Telegris. She was so bright, so dedicated to her research. From what is left in this notebook, it looks as though she'd finally hit her stride.
Umbric looks pain.
I wish I'd been there to see it. Governor Antonorian reached... I've known him for years, but never very closely. He must have heard that we'd returned to Eversong. Antonorian is very protective of Tranquillien, and deeply concerned with the threat that the Void Storm poses. That is why he reached out. I suspect he thought I'd be better served with facilities here. That my research is, in fact, useful. He knows that the sooner we solve this issue, and I am grateful for his understanding.
I have much
Governor
to teach
Antonorian, have Lorthamar and the others seen reason, then?
Greetings, traveler.
Number.
These notes.
Number.
Cassia? No. Baladash Malinore.
Governor Antonorian reached Cassia. Whatever you found, you've perished for it. I won't let her work be in vain. There is something to be found here, adventurer. There are a few locations listed. Let's travel to them and try some of these theorems. The formulae may be incomplete, but perhaps we can discover what she was looking for. It had to have been important.
The light is not the only path.
Something just doesn't feel right about all of this. Umbra can look into the notebook, but I suspect there is something more going on here. It couldn't hurt to ask around Tranquillien and see if anyone's heard anything odd. I'll take the north side of town. You take the south. And use your discretion, my friend. We should avoid alarming anyone for now.
Better to seek forgive my sympathies, Magister. I'll see that someone takes care of the body.
I need to look into Cassia's notes. I won't let her die in vain.
I'll ask around and see if I can find any leads.
We've lost 3 more scouts down south since the Void Storm appeared.
Ready to fight the fight?
I know the truth of this mystery is hiding here somewhere. We have only to find it.
I've bested every evil I've faced.
I haven't seen Tranquillien this tense in years.
Jorel Aran, 5. Something odd is going on down south, but we haven't the numbers to patrol.
A lack of Farstriders seems very convenient for our murderer.
This is the 3rd time I've been robbed.
Why are we stockpiling? I'm listening.
I haven't seen this volume of supplies in and out since this place was half rotted away. How does the governor expect me to keep track of all this?
Until next time. Newcomers, supplies, it's like they're preparing for something.
Seems like Lord Antonorian is offering everyone refuge.
What kind of shipment is this? What do you require?
I haven't seen this
New recruits? Splendid. With perseverance, strength.
What is it? I've much keeping me busy these days.
We shall not fall suspicious. Such as a giant storm of void looming over us all, you mean? Can't say I have.
That's not much of an answer.
Worry not. Lord Antenorian will take care of us all. With perseverance, strength.
The people of Tranquillien cry out in fear they seek relief. The path they have traveled is so long, and the light of the sun has all but abandoned them.
We shall not. Behold the sky! The light has all but abandoned us.
The light will prevail. We must have faith.
I hope you're in better straits than my last guest traveler. Anubalore Delana.
I hope Tranquillien offers everything you are in search of, traveler.
Aldiel Shala. A void elf woman rushed out of here last night as if she was trying to flee.
That sounds like Cassia. I wonder if she left anything behind. Let's go see.
What is it? It would seem Tranquillien is much more tranquil. These days, let's hope it stays that way. I was years ago, but the Scourge is no longer a threat. And it was suggested I retire. Strongly suggested. It has been difficult to get used to. Watch your back. You like goods, don't you? Then find them.
A cult? Could it be the Twilight's Blade here?
Cassia's notes appear to be focused on summoning. Let's see. A rift. A sample of void energy. Good. Let's take it and try another location. This place is more exposed to the Void Storm. Things may get dangerous. More creatures! Was she summoning from the Void Storm itself? But why? Let's try the last location. Cassia, what were you doing? size of that thing! Our last sample. What was the purpose of all of this? Let's take these back to my study.
Too many people are dodging questions. There may be something darker going on here. Let's do some good.
There is far more to Tranquillien than meets the eye, it seems.
Better to seek forgiveness than permission.
We embrace Governor Antenorian reached out to me, and I don't understand. What was she doing with all this information?
Shadows watch over you.
Governor Antenorian reached out, notes speaking of fear, of uncertainty, of some mysterious truth. This is not good. By all accounts, it sounds as if a cult has managed to infiltrate Tranquillien. If that journal entry was true, Cassia was attempting to leave it. We must tell Antenorian. He'll want to secure the town and make sure his people are safe.
Maintain focus, and Lord Antenorian values nothing more than the safety of his people. He'll want to know about this.
What brings you here?
Baladash, Malinori.
Lord Antenorian is a very busy man. Who else will keep Tranquillien safe while the rest of Quel'Thalas falls into ruin around us? Perhaps I can help you in his stead.
We shall not falter. Lord Antenorian is away. I can help you.
This isn't right. See what's in that lockbox she was toying with.
Magister Umbric, how goes your research?
Go on, tell him.
Our hospitality is gladly offered.
It pains me to think something untoward might be happening in our tranquil little town.
Really? How very odd indeed. I shall have it looked into, but I'm glad you're here. I need your assistance with something. Baladash Malinore.
It is heartening that you trust me with these serious concerns.
We shall not falter.
I've heard some odd rumors myself, strange happenings to the south, but also to the east and west and the north. Tranquillien is surrounded by enemies, it seems. Since you are so dead set on your investigation, would you look into something for me? There is an important report I need from one of my scouts. Check in with them while I check over the rest of town.
Rest as long as you need. I cannot thank you three enough for taking the town's safety seriously. I shall look into your investigation. We'll compare notes later.
Champion, wait! It's an ambush!
I need to target something first.
This is a member of the Twilight's Blade. You were right, Arator. Quickly, back to Tranquillien.
And find a better place for the bodies this time.
My research on the Void Storm. The Twilight's blade has stolen it all.
Ready to fight the fight?
Let's get to the bottom of this.
What do we need to do?
Blast.it appears that cult has ears everywhere.
We should help.
The shadows serve us.
My notes, my research. I never should have left it alone. I was just beginning to understand the Void Storm. Everything I'd learned, torn from my hands by cultists. Were they watching the entire time? Waiting for me to turn my back? I can't have let this stop me. They can't have destroyed everything. Perhaps there is enough here.
Not even if I offered my aid to Silvermoon, I have little to give now.
All is not lost, Umbrick. They can't have stolen everything.
One of the Void samples. See if the others are here. Excellent. Wait. What's that glinting over there?
I was wondering where I'd left that.
This was your doing? What of the people here? You said you wanted them safe!
And I do. Look at the sky, Magister. You know what resides there. You know the fear it brings. The uncertainty. And when it unleashes, and it will unleash, the Twilight's blade will stand on the side of survival. Won't you?
I will not bend to you, or the Void!
Tranquillien will join us, or die. And you with it.
All paths are possible.
The Twilight's blade. Antinorian, what have you done?
The shadows serve us.
The Twilight's blade. Attacking in broad daylight now that their cover's blown. We'll prove what a mistake that was. Slay the traitors and the creatures they've summoned. Destroy their effigies and their supplies. Make this retreat costly, adventurer.
We serve the Alliance.
The Twilight's blade. I did not expect them to worm their way into Eversong. I will not let them get away with this. They will pay for what they've done.
Let's do some good.
Some of the town's most respected citizens, traitors. How long has the Twilight's blade been here? How many scouts have gone missing? Crimes gone unreported innocents, recruited by those they thought they could trust. They must be stopped. Cut down the traitors. Show them that Tranquillien is no home for cultists.
I've bested every evil I've faced.
We can't let the Twilight's blade get away with this. There are innocent citizens all over town who had nothing to do with this cult. You heard the governor. Anyone who doesn't join will be executed. I won't stand for that. Go, aid any civilians you can find. Get them out of harm's way. If they're being attacked, take their attacker down. Tranquillien will not fall under my watch.
We should help. I will not stand by as that cult takes this town.
See to the citizens. I'll find Antinorian and make him pay.
What aid has Silvermoon sent us? None!
That worm! You have our thanks.
To get closer.
Shall be on the right side of this conflict.
Gather at the inn. It's safe there.
I'm out of range. To target something first.
The void saves us!
Was I right? They've all gone mad with fear.
You're safe! Have you seen Umbric? What do we need to do? Ready to fight
the Twilight's blade. I fear this is far from over.
Better to seek forgiveness.
The Twilight's blade. We'll need to do more to reverse the damage done here, but this was a good first step. Thank you.
I've bested every evil I've faced.
You are safe, and so are the weary citizens of Tranquillien. Thank the light.
Better to seek forgiveness.
Umbric went to chase down Antinorian when the fighting broke out, but nobody has seen him since. I trust him to hold his own, but between Cassia's death and Antinorian's betrayal, I worry he may be so set on revenge that he won't see an attack if one happens. Can you find him for me? I'll stay here and make sure these civilians remain safe.
I've bested every evil I've faced. Champion, find Umbric. I'll keep guard here.
So easily fooled!
Antinorian was 2 steps ahead the entire time I was here. Let's return to my study. We've rescued who we can, but my research... What was in that lockbox? Come with an open mind.
I will not allow them to get away with this.
Greetings, traveler.
A map of Eversong, with multiple villages marked by the Twilight's blade.
Baladash, Malanore.
A map of Eversong, with multiple villages marked by the Twilight's blade.
Umbric scans the Eversong map with grave intent.
Tranquillien was marked, as are a number of other locations.
Umbric stops, voice tightening.
Windrunner Village. It is marked. The Twilight's blade retreated to their base in Death.
Like a treasure out in the distance.
But my home may be in peril.
Don't miss this opportunity.
We must make sure my people in Windrunner Village are safe before pursuing them.
Be open to possibilities.
This map of Eversong is marked with targets for the Twilight's blade, including Windrunner Village.
I won't let that happen. Go, check on your people. I need to tell Silvermoon what's happened here. I'll catch up with you. Let's do some good.
How thorough is the Twilight's blade infiltration in Eversong?
Arator, has Umbric agreed to lend his aid?
In due time. I have dire news. The Twilight's blade infiltrated Tranquillien. What's worse is they had a map of Eversong marked with targets. Tranquillien was only their first stop.
Traitors on our doorstep. How can they betray their own people?
They're afraid, Father. You know the Void preys on fear.
The last time the Sunwell was threatened like this, the Sindori were nearly wiped out.
Then this time, we'll ensure that cult is wiped out. See it done, Arator.
Not before we help Umbric secure Windrunner Village. We'll strike once everyone is safe.
This sanctum was studying the Lightbloom well before the incident at Fairbreeze. We had no reason to be concerned over their research up until that point. However, the last message we attempted to send never received a reply. And this doesn't look good now that we're here. We need to clear out some of the wildlife first, though. We cannot risk any contamination.
Senu Aminore.
It is an unfortunate task, but the creatures did not belong here. They would have put any new researchers at risk. Now to the actual problem.
Sun chase your shadows.
We've given the garden tenders some space to continue their work unimpeded. Hopefully they can keep this place pristine until Silvermoon has the chance to fix it up. But now we need to figure out where the missing scholars are. They were studying mana influence on plants in the gardens toward the back. Perhaps we'll find a sign of them there.
Baladash Malinore.
Anu Belore de la Na.
The sanctum door seems to be locked, probably from the inside. I believe an arcane construct is used for heavy lifting and general upkeep alongside the Trents. The core of it should override the lock on the door and work as a master key. I doubt it will just let us take it, so be careful.
May the eternal sun guide you.
A mud-caked journal sits on the ground. The entries within it appear to be in a research diary format and cut off halfway through. Some pages contain pressed flowers of various species. The name Mervida Sunpetal is written on the inner cover. Day one, I've been instructed to treat this like a diary. Magister Dawnsbrook needed a botanist for his next research project. So the university assigned me my first assignment since passing my apprenticeship. I am so excited. We'll be experimenting with how magic affects certain foreign plants. The hope is to create a sustainable mana source that can be grown outside of the Sunwell's influence. At first glance, this just seems to be an odd flower sprouting out of a tree. Getting closer reveals the flower itself has overtaken the corpse it is growing out of. The tree itself also seems to be growing from the body, not around it.
I need a target.
What needs bring you here?
Yes.
We endure.
Perfect. This should get us inside the main building.
Sun, chase your shadows.
We shall not falter.
I'll make sure this gets to a captain and stored properly to avoid any spread.
Anu Belore Delana.
We need to get into the sanctum. Now, burn away the roots on that door and be prepared. Nothing good can be behind it.
Shorilla Ram.
What was beyond those doors was a horror. To use the light in such a manner, thank you. We will have this place scoured with flames before it is used again.
Sunwell's glory shine on you. With perseverance, strength.
A bite wound wrecks Hafelion's forearm.
Snapdragons, cruel creatures made to kill and feed. Their poison moves as you move. The Naga bred the perfect pet. I am here on a tip from Lysara Duskmorn. Sunsail Anchorage's shipping routes have been sabotaged by the Naga, and those routes converge here. I intercepted a few shipments. Could you help me search them? My team is still out in the field, but they should report back soon.
May the eternal sun guide you. What needs bring you here?
Lysara's suspicions proved correct. The Naga must be collecting arcane magic from sources all around Eversong. We must put a stop to it immediately. The Naga have a history of abusing arcane magic. I bet my boots this is no different. Arcane is their lifeblood and source of power. They are clever to operate now, while Eversong is besieged by other threats. Since I became a Farstrider, I have safeguarded Eversong's western coast. My strike team set up watch on Golden Mist's perimeter already. Fortunately, the Naga do not seem interested in the town, yet. But they are far too close for comfort. Our course of action is simple: clear them out.
A new Vala Valorialan.
Fair winds guide your steps. My wish has come true. Eversong flourishes. But like before, evil threatens all that is good. 2 townsfolk are unaccounted for since the Naga arrived. Enith, Golden Mist's most curious apothecary. And Varnus, he is a student visiting from the city. It is my charge to find them. My fellow ranger veteran must still be in the field. I wonder if he has found something important. Will you keep an eye out for him?
We shall not falter.
Sunwell's glory shine on you.
The arcane arts are not my specialty. I am more versed in tangible magic. Herbs, mixtures, distillation, topical applications, extraction, suture, pain-killing regardless. That wand. To my uneducated eyes, it looks useful. Why don't you test it on the Arcana container? Maybe it could help us against the Naga. If it is truly broken, no harm done.
What needs bring you here?
spotted me, then the effects of my stealth potion must be wearing off. I must be going then. I am glad you found me first. I've stolen samples of their arcana, for investigation, of course. This should be enough.
Glory to the Sindora.
Did Captain Sungaze send you? Oh, he must be worried sick. I don't think he is going to feel any better after I deliver my findings. The Naga are gathering arcana from various sources and amassing it here. Clearly some of them are using it to empower themselves, but the vast majority of arcana is getting shipped out to sea. To where and to whom, only time will tell.
Sunwell's glory shine on you.
Baladash, Malanore.
I made a grave miscalculation. In this time of great darkness, I thought we were all doomed. That perhaps the Naga had the keys to survival. They don't want to share any of their power. I get that now. I don't know why they kept me alive. Please, get me out.
Sun, chase your shadows. Glory to the Sindorai.
It is a relief to know they are safe and sound. I hope Varnus will be all right. I saw him scamper back, face as white as a ghost, refusing to speak. He gathered his things and left. Thank you, adventurer. I hope no other villagers will be tempted to enter the Naga's base.
Sunwell's glory shine on you.
You've struck fear and death into their water-spawned hearts. Well done. We'll keep an eye on their base and prevent them from rebuilding.
May the eternal sun guide you.
You can just say I had a hunch about that wand. Although, be careful. It is powered up now. Don't accidentally drop it.
Glory to the Sindorai.
Sinu Amanore.
Well, you heard Numia. She'll have my bow split in two if I don't rest. Ranger Veteran reported activity at the lighthouse. A swarm of mana worms are gathered there, and of course, more Naga. If that is where the head of the snake lives, chop it off. My Ranger's Veteran and Cranon will accompany you. And take the wand with you. It proved its worth. Powered up. It should pack a punch against whatever you face.
We shall not falter. With perseverance, strength.
The lighthouse itself was coming apart due to the increasing arcane energies, both latent and collected. How ominous indeed. I'll deliver a report to Regent Lord Lorthamar straight away. Thanks to you, my rangers and the town are saved. For that, please rest and drink. The wand exploded. I suppose we now know why it was thrown away. You know, a bow would never spontaneously combust.
Sun, chase your shadows. Baladash, Malanore.
If not for your aid, I would have lost both my rangers, my friends. Villages like Golden Mist keep Silver Moon standing strong. If our towns were to fall, the city itself would surely succumb. This is the Farstrider way. Ranger Vidoran may not recover fully. Arcane is a critical part of our life essence. Regardless of our relationship with magic, the Naga Princess would have taken it all from him.
Hethalion glances at Numia, and his expression lightens.
Numia assured me she is working on something. Arcane-infused wine. Sounds promising.
A new Vala Balorialan.
With perseverance, strength.
Ranger Veteran's eyes are glassy, and his breath is shallow, but at least steady.
Krenin, what have we gotten ourselves into this time?
Sun, chase your shadows.
Sinu Amanore.
Nearly dying was not on my to-do list today. Veteran was this close to sending an arrow straight through that snake's head, but she reacted so quickly, like she knew we were there. She was toying with us. That does make me feel better already. Thank you. We are in your debt.
May the eternal sun guide you.
Anu Vala Valorialan.
Welcome to our apothecary, adventurer. We are a place of rest and discovery. As far as the Arcana samples go, I don't know who their original owner is, so I can't exactly return them. I am trying my hand at infusion. The taste of Arcane varies among individuals. It could be sweet, sour, or more of a sensation than a taste. Bubbly, I've commonly heard.
Sinu Amanore.
I don't have a target.
Baladash, Malanore.
Ah, an adventurer. Just the sort of face I wanted to see in these troubled times. I fear my apothecary is closed for the day. Though perhaps if you are looking for gainful employ, there are a few trifles that I could use some help with.
Sinu Amanore.
My colleague Amalthea has taken ill. She requires a specialized poultice of sorts in order to ease the symptoms. I would forage for the plants myself, but the local fauna have grown so testy as of late. While you are out and about, could you gather some grave blossoms for me? I'd happily make it worth your while.
May the eternal sun guide you.
Ah, an adventurer. My poultice requires venom samples from the local giant bat populations. Please retrieve some of those as well. 6 common vials worth should do. Don't give me that look. They're bats. There are mad light plant things to the east, and a storm of void walkers swirling over our heads. Don't you dare give me guff about the dangers of big, fluffy bats. Now, Shu, my colleague is depending on your prompt and efficient aid.
Shorelon.
The universe is full of mystery.
Do you bring tidings from Numia? She was supposed to be here and help me assess these fair flowers. She must be occupied. The Naga have encroached on my town and hers. They have kept to the beach so far, but that could change quickly. Will you check on my friend?
Do not fear the shadows.
Anariel Shala.
I will make it up to Fern. Thanks for speaking with her. And now will you help me subdue this typical Farstrider, nearly decapitated by a snapdragon, and he is acting like he just finished lunch.
We endure.
It's too far away.
With perseverance, strength.
Ah, an adventurer. Oh, come now. While we stand here and chat about the weather, my associate continues to suffer under the travails of her malady. Get on with it. It is gloomy, by the way. The weather, as usual.
We endure.
There you have it. 8 flowers. Simple enough, no? Now I just need a few more things. What? I didn't mention that there would be a shopping list. Oh, bother. Well, nothing to it but to do it now, Sharem. You don't seem the type to leave things half-handled.
We shall not falter.
Strictly speaking, a stronger venom would have a more ample effect. But we're living in strenuous times. This void hoopla has my usual supply lines at Sunsail completely occupied. We'll have to make do with Mornbat venom. Now go.
Baladash, Malanore.
There we are, see. I knew I could rely on you. We've only a few steps left to manage.
Sun, chase your shadow.
Forgive me for my failure to provide specifics, Traveler. The Mornbat venom and the Grave Blossoms were only the first of the reagents I require for my associate's medication. Luckily, the final few things I require can all be easily obtained in Golden Mist Village to the north. Be a dear and fetch these last few things for me, won't you? With these, my toil will be nearly complete.
Sunwell's glory shine on you. My goods are one of a kind.
Lamblossom ropevine. Bomb seeds. You want it. It is yours, my friend, so long as you have enough gold.
Return when you need more.
Anaria Shala.
You can find all sorts of things in Eversong if you know where to look. Some of them aren't even cursed.
Anaria Shala.
The Scourge, the Legion, and now the Void. You have no idea how hard it is to maintain a healthy vintage when cosmic forces keep trying to trample your vineyards.
My goods are one of a kind.
Yo, why do I smell grave soil on you?
Are you planning a purchase?
That is an interesting bag of goods you are carrying there, friend. I don't suppose you are shopping on behalf of the apothecary in Windrunner Village. You may wish to reconsider this course if you value your well-being.
May my goods serve you well.
That woman, that apothecary, has snared you in one of her schemes. I'd be careful around her, adventurer. Rumors travel like wildfire in Eversong, and while I would never disparage a fellow artisan of Eversong without cause, I have heard enough rumors to know that your apothecary deals in more than simple herbs. Take your wine and your reagents, I suppose. But before you pass them off to your patroness, I'd recommend doing some digging, lest you find yourself wrapped up in something you come to regret.
Return when you need more.
The rack before you appears well-loved and bears a number of peculiar and seemingly unrelated devices. Gardening tools mingle with what appear to be surgical implements. They are all relatively clean, but they show signs of frequent use and wear. The exact nature of this urn's contents defies you, but it smells foul and radiates a strange, anxious sort of feeling. The hairs on the back of your neck stand up. This tome contains a series of letters pressed in between pages of ritual study whose runes make your skin crawl. The newest looking of the letters appears to be written in fresh ink.
Amalthea, your birthday fast approaches, though I admit the days have grown somewhat trying as of late. Things are not the same as they once were. They are unlikely to ever be the same again. Nevertheless, my studies have continued. The tools of our enemies may grant you some measure of peace after all. Perhaps, if I am able to perform this ritual to my expectations, I will be able to give you the gift you so rightly deserve. Remember the Sunwell, Talandra.
Your findings leave little to the imagination. Whatever official enterprises Talandra purports to pursue, her personal affects betray a more sinister profession. The final pages of the tome detail a meeting place. Whatever Talandra Dawnsprite intends to do, she means to do it amidst the ghosts of Windrunner's Spire. The time for Talandra's ritual grows nigh.
What will you require?
Oh, the adventurer speaks to the lowly banshee. No wonder Talandra took a liking to you. What happened to me? I should have thought it obvious. I died. Countless Farstriders fell in the war against the traitor prince. More fell in the ensuing years, defending what was left of our home from the remnants of the Scourge. Some of us were granted the mercy of death, and some of us were not so lucky. Talandra was a magister once, but she has since dedicated herself to learning more profane arts, as a means of easing the suffering of those of us who remain.
Beware, our enemies.
The bespectacled woman watches your weapon warily.
Before you decide to get all overzealous adventurer on me, allow me a moment to explain. I am a necromancer. Yes, I omitted key details of my plans for our shopping list in order to make it more likely that you would lend me your aid. But I promise you my intentions are not nefarious. The banshee you see before you was once a Farstrider, a hero of Quel'Thalas, and now she is in pain. Please, allow me to finish this ritual. You may arrest me or strike me down or do whatever it is you do once I am done. Are we agreed? Goodness, that was nearly quite the misunderstanding. I am glad you stayed your weapons long enough to hear me out. The Scourge took much from the Sindori. For some, like Amalthea, it took everything and more. Needless to say, my studies don't get me invited to many parties, but they allow me, from time to time, to ease Amalthea's torment. To that end, I would bear any indignity.
Torelleron.
It's calm for now, but if the Twilight's blade had a map of the area, it may not last.
The shadows serve us. It seems all is well here, for now.
The light is not the only path.
I don't trust the quiet here. Let's shore up the defenses. Did you see those slumped-over arcane golems around the village? They may not look like much now, but a quick tune-up will have them on their feet soon enough. They're good for standing guard, and also for ferreting out any hidden snakes in the weeds. Let's get to work. The sooner the golems are running, the better I'll feel about this town's safety.
We should help. We'll fix up those old constructs, and take out any cultists we find. Ready to fight the fight?
The Twilight's blade were already skulking around the perimeter. We were right to come here quickly.
Better to seek forgiveness than permission.
Casia's notes may be lost forever, but we must try and improvise. I have one final ritual to try. If this doesn't work, then the answers lay in Deathome, the Twilight's blade's heart. But first...
Shadows watch over you. I'm going to try to decipher Cassia's notes one last time. They may be the key to unraveling the Void Storm.
Let's do some good.
A moment, adventurer.
Verisa used to tell me stories of this place. They held festivals. Her brother Lirath would play. The air was filled with laughter and song. It's hard to imagine any of that now. It's just... broken. Gone. Nothing left but echoes. Was my mother one of those that filled the air with laughter? Did Sylvana sing? Were my grandparents... I suppose it's useless to think about it. My mother... I haven't heard from her in weeks. We don't speak often, but... it just feels different this time. With everything that's happened, that storm in the sky, the void, worry solves nothing. What we need is a sword and a capable hand, and I've both of those. Still, I wish I'd seen this place while it still lived.
Champion, bring those void shards to the center portal. If I'm right, it should reverse the path and open the way to the Void Storm.
We were so close!
We embrace power. We do not fear it.
I was so close.
Umbre collects himself a paradigm of focus.
Deathome it is, then the base of the Twilight's blade.
All paths are possible.
That coward Antinorian has doomed us all. I had hoped it wouldn't come to this, but we need the rest of Cassia's research. The missing pages that were stolen from her corpse. But the cult has retreated south to the ruins of Deathome. Fitting that such traitors would sequester themselves in such a vile place. But we must root them out.
The Rendori shall prove our worth. Cassia's research holds the first steps I need to help Silvermoon. Antinorian took those missing pages. I'd bet my life on it.
Glory to the Sindori.
So much grief, so much pain. It binds us to this place. His melodies once soothed us, but now they are drowned out by the din of violence. Please help us. Follow the sound of the lyre. He will guide you.
May the eternal sun guide you.
My sisters were the last to visit these halls, but they threw their home and their bond away. If we can calm the spirits here, maybe they'll return. The Ranger General was sharp and steadfast, while the Peacekeeper kept the calm. Which path will you choose? Teresa was the peacekeeper of our family. She spent many days tending to the gardens here, but the wilderness has overtaken it now.
at something first. I don't have a target. Target.
Soothing sounds of my heart brought Verusa joy beyond measure. I'll need that relic.
I'm out of range.
Dragonhawk seems to have stolen my harp. She won't let you close without a fight. She reminds me of Arisa. My sister was also ferocity itself if her family was threatened. Come, let's find the next relic. Sylvanas didn't ask to be Ranger General, but she gave everything to the task, including her life. She trained with a bow gifted by our mother. Undead fanatics have invaded to loot it and anything else that belonged to her.
I need to get closer.
far away. I'm out of It's too far away.
Our mother's bow meant everything to Sylvanas once. I'll need it.
You shall not take the halls of our queen!
closer.
Sylvanas was sometimes vain and loved to be admired, but she never wanted to be worshipped. Come, we have one more relic to find. Valeria hunted the old horde with a ferocity bordering on obsession. For good reason. They took my life, savaged our home. One of Valeria's scouting maps is within. It seems to have called on the ghosts of vengeance past. We'll need that map from them.
target something first.
We've done it.
One last task remains. I'll use these relics to return peace to the Spire. Perhaps then, my sisters will return to me. There! The restless heart that haunts us. Please, lay it to rest. Take it! Spirits that linger within these halls have found peace. I hope that one day, my sisters will be able to do the same. As for myself, I shall fill these halls with music until they return home. Thank you, champions. Let my songs calm you.
At last, the spirits that linger within these halls have found peace. I hope that one day my sisters will be able to do the same. As for myself, I shall fill these halls with music until they return home. Thank you, champions.
With perseverance, strength.
The pain, the fear. I can feel that music washing it all away. Thank you, friend.
Sun, chase your shadow.
Champion, Lorthamar sent me to help with that rat you're chasing. I wouldn't cross me if I were you.
We meet again, hero. The rat scurries just ahead. Are you ready to finish the hunt?
They'll never see me.
Mistress, I am here as summoned. Nothing?
Never nothing, mortal. The void closes its jaws around the throat of your world. You cannot hope to be worthy of its hunger.
I am! My followers and I have sown chaos and mistrust between the Sunwell's defenders. As we were bidden!
child's play, elf. The real work commences over the mountains. And within the void itself. In case any of you have forgotten, you wretches speak of your works and worth, scrabbling for the mistress's favor, forgetting all the while that in the end,
all will be devoured. The forces of the void are gathering from across the cosmos, eager to feed upon this world. Soon, the true invasion will begin, and the mortals will never see it coming. Make ready.
Mistress, do not forsake me.
You did well, my faithful servant. But alas, I have no further use for you.
But I...
Give my regards to Azeroth's champions.
Infiltrators, to arms!
Bala...
I am loath to find myself here again, but it is the only way.
Come with an open mind.
I did not expect this place to be so heavily guarded. This is far more complicated than one charismatic leader and a group of wayward pilgrims. Still, if we take out Antinorian, it should weaken them considerably. A cult is nothing without its leader. Valera tracked the governor to that cavern. He has gone in. We'll make sure he never comes out.
Do not bend to the whispers.
We'll take care of the reinforcements. Go with Valera.
I trust you, champion. Find Antinorian, get the information we need, and take him down.
The Shadow Enclave.
One moment.
You rummage through the supplies and find a selection of useful items.
Something first.
My loyalties are my own.
Want to see my good side? That was a trick question. All I have are good sides.
Plenty to do.
to target something.
Speak no more.
It's too far away.
Be quiet.
think so. You can handle this
to
now.
Target something first. I need to get closer.
I don't think so. I don't think so. Need any gold? Should I even ask? My eyes on you.
To target something first.
I don't think so.
I will not die like them!
I have much to teach you.
Let's be done with this. The Twilight's blade must fall.
Greetings, traveler.
Cassia's notes. At long last, I must go.
We serve the Alliance. These notes have to hold the answer. Cassia, I'll make sure you didn't die in vain. Arator, tell Lorthamar he has my aid. I'll be in touch the moment I have a solution.
Ready to fight the fight?
This is dire. The Twilight's blade is much larger, much more powerful than any of us could have guessed. I am glad Umbric is on the case, but we need to let Silvermoon know what has happened here.
We should help.
Silvermoon needs to know about this.
Umbric is finding a way into the Void Storm. Once we have it, the Vanguard can launch a direct attack and end this threat once and for all.
His help is deeply appreciated. I only wish word of it had arrived under better circumstances.
What do you mean?
We've news from Suncrown. The Lightbloom has all but devoured the village. Lady Liadrin left the moment we heard. Meet her and get any survivors out of there.
We'll make haste.
I will head there myself as soon as matters here are settled. Take care, both of you.
Quickly, to Suncrown! I only hope it's not too late.
By the light. I am the blade of the light.
I am glad you are here. I wish it were under better circumstances.
Shorel Aran.
You see what we have to contend with here. Runestone Shandor is helping stop the spread further north. But if this Lightbloom surges again, I don't know if we can halt it. I've heard cries for help from survivors still trapped within. We have to find them and direct them to safety.
Remain vigilant.
Let's do some good.
I haven't the expertise of Orwena in these matters, but if the Lightbloom moved this quickly, I assume the Rutani are accelerating the spread here just as they were in Fair Breeze. The town is beyond saving, but we can at least try to contain the Lightbloom within its walls.
Better to seek forgiveness.
It is as if the wilds themselves devoured this place.
This is horrific. Fairbreeze was nothing compared to it.
Baladash Malinore.
My home. What now?
Aldiel Shalom. The Lightbloom was across the river. Why did it surge here?
With perseverance, strength.
My home is destroyed, but I won't go down without a fight.
May the Eternal... It sounded as if someone felled a tree. The Farstriders left to investigate.
I need to get closer.
Sinu Amanori.
There is no way out. They've completely surrounded the town.
We shall not. I thought I heard trolls shouting to the north. That can't be right.
Baladash Malanore.
We were trying to get out of here, but we're flanked on all sides. I don't want to find out what that thing is below, but it is our only path of escape.
I mean, there was a crash to the north, and then the Lightbloom was everywhere.
I need to target first.
So the crash caused the Lightbloom to surge. Thank you. Rest easy and leave this to us.
What do we need to do?
Good work. We've cut back what we can. I only hope it is enough.
I've bested every evil I've faced.
Some life. I am grateful, as are they.
Fight! The Farstriders left to investigate that noise. Sun Crown had no defenders.
Baladash Malinore.
I came as quickly as I could. This is devastating. I have called in our magisters to reinforce this runestone. They will keep an eye on the Lightbloom spread. I suspect Halduran Brightwing and the Farstriders have uncovered more than the villagers know. I can rely on him for anything. We shall rendezvous with him at the encampment to the north, and soon have some answers.
What I do,
I'll finish up here, with the survivors.
Thank you, Liadrin. I hope Haldoran can tell us what's going on.
I answer to the light.
We have done what we can for now. I must not dwell in sorrow. The work has just begun.
Regent Lord, the Amani have invaded Eversong. The Ranger General took our forces to drive them back. With perseverance, strength.
I proudly serve as Regent Lord.
Lor'themar falls still, eyes on the shore ahead.
We have made many sacrifices.
Of course, the Amani would use this moment to encroach. The cowards. We are beset on all sides. This land belongs to the Sindore, and I will not see it taken by anyone. Not by raging plants, not by a cult, not by the Void, and never by the Amani. Whatever they are doing over there, it must be stopped. Do whatever you can to disrupt them, and send them scurrying back to Zulaman where they belong.
Our strength lies in our people.
Let's do some good.
I know Lor'themar is angry, but this is strange, adventurer. They didn't attack Suncrown, the Lightbloom did. What are the Amani doing over there? There has to be some kind of explanation for this. It doesn't look like an invasion. Let's see what we can find out.
We should help.
That tree they felled, that's what caused Suncrown's destruction. The Amani will pay for this.
If this were deliberate, they would have attacked once Suncrown fell. There's more to this.
Zul'Shan must be warned. Our assault at the pass begins. Deal with them!
It's too far away. I don't have a target.
Gather as much lightwood as you are able. The elves will know we are here soon enough. We must arm ourselves before they do. See it done, Zul'Shan. This Amani met a gruesome end by creatures from the Lightbloom.
Lorthamar, I've secured the area, but they're making a push for Amani Pass.
For Silvermoon.
Thank you for your aid. Lorthamar told me of what happened in Suncrown. Suncrown was under my watch, but we heard the felling of the tree and left to investigate the noise. I thought perhaps it was the Lightbloom's doing. I never expected the Amani to encroach so brazenly. I'll see to the Lightbloom. Lorthamar can see to the Amani. Let us just hope he does not give them his other eye in the process.
Halduran winks.
May the wind guide your arrows.
What do we need to do?
What have you found?
Better to seek forgiveness than permission.
Well done.
The light of the Sunwell be with you.
Ready to fight the fight?
Lorthamar has a right to defend this land, but I don't think he is seeing clearly. The presence of Amani is too inciting. This doesn't add up. The trolls are going out of their way to craft Lightbloom weapons. To fight what? It isn't us. They didn't attack Suncrown. They could have, and they didn't. We need to find the truth. Let's head south. That hideout I discovered must have some answers.
I've bested every... Lorthamar! We found evidence of a nearby hideout.
The Amani Pass takes priority. I will not let them invade Quel'Thalas again.
Investigate if you must, Arator, but I expect you at the pass in short order. Greetings. The Amani
Thank you
were
for
only
your...
the source of a bigger problem. The Lightbloom has never acted like this before. The forests had only small pockets of growth. But the moment the Sunwell surged, it changed everything. Every pocket of Lightbloom has grown into dense thickets, teeming with strange wildlife. I cannot leave this unchecked. Lorthamar said you had someone knowledgeable with you in Fairbreeze. I need to speak with them. My expertise lies with the forests. This problem, I can surely solve. The other issues, well, you've proven yourself competent many times over. Take care.
This is the place. Covered in runes and well warded, it seems. I suspect the Amani didn't want any uninvited guests. Lucky these wards are old. This well guarded will want to take care ahead. Follow me and keep quiet. Let's do some good.
Arator falls still, gesturing to you to do the same.
Wait, someone's coming.
Better to seek for...
You invaded our land. You killed my people. For what? To conquer? To claim what was never yours. This is what you fear, isn't it? Not the blade, but what it contains. The light. Some say a comfort, but so easily honed into this. There is the fear. What do you think? Anything to say? I didn't think so.
That weapon, the Lightwood, they aren't trying to conquer Eversong. They're trying to defend themselves from the Twilight's blade. And they've locked the way forward. Come on, champion. We need to follow them. What do we need to do?
I had hoped for better results.
Ready to fight the fight?
I suppose I shouldn't have expected a greeting with open arms, but I did not expect to be trapped in here. The Imani are clever. They must have made a way to escape. We have only to find it. Let's look around.
We should help. This riddle must be the key to getting us out of here.
Cursed Gurubashi bind us fang of Shadra-Prai the bars. Blood of Harik mark the way, by their corpses we be freed.
Let's do some good.
We must learn more.
I've bested every evil I've faced. What do we need to do? I'd heard this
We
land
must
belonged
learn
to the
more.
Imani long ago. I hadn't really thought about it beyond recorded history, but these ancient bones... There must be generations of Imani buried here, resting where no one can reach them. We elves do not revere our ancestors as the orcs do. But we still honor our dead. The Imani cannot even do that much. We've taken it away from them. Little wonder they hold such hatred for elvenkind. We should get moving.
Cursed Gurubashi bind us fang of Shadra-Prai the bars. Blood of Harik mark the way, by their corpses we be freed.
The mist ward is gone. Let's find Zul'jin. More magic blocking the way. These tiles may offer a solution. You did it! Ready to fight the fight?
You made that look easy.
We should help.
How deep does this crypt go? We need to find Zul'jin and explain. We fight a common enemy, surely he'll see reason. Come on, they can't have gotten much farther in this maze.
Better to... We have to find Zul'jin before it's too late. Wait! There's no need for bloodshed.
First blood was yours. You will die!
I need to target someone first.
John! No!
None of this had to happen. Let's go. What do we need to do?
This is senseless. We have to stop it.
I've bested every evil I've
This is senseless. We have to stop it. None of this is necessary. We need to make them see reason. My father will know what to do. I know he'll see reason. Once I explain what has happened here, there is no need for bloodshed. It is simple. If the Amani are set against the Twilight's blade, we fight on the same side.
We should help. Quickly. We need to get to Amani Pass and tell them the truth of what is happening. Let's do some good.
This doesn't bode well, hero.
It's the Twilight's blade. They're the true threat. Ready to fight the fight?
I must put a stop to this.
Better to seek forgiveness than permission.
The beauty of Eversong endures.
Our findings at Torwatha were correct. By the time Tranquillien and I arrived here with troops, the Amani had already begun to take the pass. They seek to establish another path to acquire the Lightwood from our land. The Amani have chosen war, as they always do. This, at least, is a threat I know how to handle. Arator is but a boy. He cannot grasp the magnitude of history between the Sindore and Amani. And I don't expect him to. Will you stand by the Blood Elves, and all that is right?
Aldiel Shalah.
If you will not fight, get out of my way.
This bloodshed, it's madness. Where is my father? He must see this by now.
Sinu Amanori.
May your aim be true.
May the eternal sun guide you. What needs bring you here?
I will silence every spell they have in their arsenal.
Sunwell's glory shine on you.
What needs bring you here?
I knew it would come to this someday, for Quel'Thalas.
A new Bala Valoria line.
The light illuminates our advance.
Glory to the Sindori.
One of the Amani speared him from behind and ran, cowardly cur.
Sun chase your shadows.
Light lead the way and guide my path to
The Amani attacked, and the Sindor parry. For thousands, the Amani attacked, and the Sindor parry. For thousands of years, it has always been the Sindor.
We endure.
The Amani are retreating. Victory lies at hand.
Shorella Lama.
have to stop this!
It is too late, Arator. But we can heal those in need.
Wretched Amani! By the light, I will see these monsters purged!
I greet you on behalf of Silvermoon.
There he is, the one who leads this little incursion.
We shall not falter.
The Vanguard is here to protect.
These monsters deserve nothing more than swift retribution. For Silvermoon, for the Sindor.
Turayan's eyes blaze with light.
For Illyria, this will be finished.
Champion, we've cornered Zul'Shan.
I will see
Zul'Shan
Zul'Jan fall by
to
my
an
blade.
end.
Look at you, human. So self-righteous. So blinded by your light. You fight only to conquer.
Father!
He is beaten. Tell me. All this death, denying us our birthright. Was it to appease the elves you cow to? Or was it to feed your soulless vanity? This is what I think of you and your light.
My son. Here, let me...
No! Just... no.
Were we blind to Arator's truth?
Pleasantries can wait.
I will keep watch here as the Regent Lord commands. I only hope our decisive victory deters the Amani from another attack, Arator. I worry for him, if it is truly as he says that the Amani fight the Twilight's blade. Then we have good cause to rethink our strategy. I am no ally to Zul'Aman, but I know not to wage a war against someone who shares a common foe. Find Arator hero. His instincts are telling.
Fight well.
With perseverance, strength.
I did not expect this.
Lor'themar glances at Turayan.
Perhaps we overstepped our bounds.
I proudly serve as Regent Lord.
Lady Liadrin will remain here. The rest of us shall return to Silvermoon and debrief.
Lor'themar looks at the devastated Turayan.
We still have many battles ahead, it seems.
Silvermoon prospers. Lady Liadrin, secure the pass. For good or ill, we've taken a stand here. We should keep it. The rest of us will return to Silvermoon. There is much to discuss. Champion, you've uncovered many threats that besiege Quel'Thalas. We must plan our next move together.
The eternal sun still guides us.
I thank you for your efforts thus far. You've staved off that blasted Lightbloom, uncovered a cult, and defended our people from an Amani incursion. Yet there is far more to be done in each circumstance. If we hope to see a brighter future, we must learn more. Let us consider our next steps.
The Amani crossed a line. We need to make sure their encroachment has ended. Lady Liadrin is in Zul Aman now, looking into the situation. She'll need backup.
The Lightbloom is still an ever-present threat. Your contact has been investigating the overgrowth. Perhaps she has found something of value.
The Sunwell can only be empowered for so long. Those who are maintaining its current state are under immense strain. Tranquillien, how does our army fare?
The vanguard stands at the ready. But even we cannot hold the line should the Sunwell falter. The light. We must trust in the light. We must.
We have made many sacrifices.
Would that I could join you, but there is much still to do here in Silvermoon. You have your objectives. Keep in touch. As for Arator, I hope you find him soon. Anu Balor Dolana Adventurer.
We shall not falter. With perseverance, strength.
Silvermoon is grateful for your aid.